Good morning, traders. How's everybody doing this good Wednesday, hump day, Memorial Week, leading up to Memorial Day? It's always exciting. But yeah, guys, got to make a quick recap video. I know I've been gone for a little while, but I've been handling, real world businesses. I got a couple streams of income, so I have to cater to that as well sometimes, just as I want to be able to cater to the trading as well. But anyway, I'm back, guys. Just took one trade today. One trade, one winner. Um, Currently, at the moment, you see OBLN as we speak is popping up. It's 10:59 Eastern time. It's popping up here. So anybody who wants to play that, it's looking like it's some opportunity there. But anyway, I traded one stock today, guys. One stock, one win. So let me go ahead and put that over here so we can keep an eye on it. Yeah, so I just traded one stock. It was kind of slow this morning, there always is opportunity. Like I tell you guys, there's always opportunities. I don't care what's going on. Always tell yourself that there's opportunity. Now, will the opportunity fit your strategy? That's another thing. But there's always opportunities in the market, up or down, short or long. Um, so always have that positive attitude, knowing that okay, yeah, it is going to be something moving now. Let's try to find it. So anyway, I did find one. It looks like it wants to get halted here, this OBLN. But anyway, let me get back to mine. That was a fake halt, but one trade, guys. At the I took it at 9:45 a.m. I got in. What it is I saw on the daily a nice U-shaped pattern, and it also is above the 200-day moving average. It just recently got over it. Actually, yesterday is where it closed above the 200. So that's automatically usually a sign of strength. Um, that's the 200 is a pretty strong moving average in the trading world, in the stock market. So you know what I mean. The 200 is a very good barometer of how the stock is doing. If it's under the 200, then usually that's telling that the stock is more bearish. If it's over the 200, usually that's telling you that the stock is more on the bullish side. So that was the first thing that caught my eye with this VRI. So then I zoomed into the intraday chart. I saw that it had a good high volume candle here, and it actually moved smoothly. So that showed to me a good demand. A good demand of the stock. A lot of people wanted in for whatever reason. 89,000 shares traded in that first candle. Well, I'm sorry, the second candle here after the bell. So anyway, I took a stab at 9.19, $9.19. It was at 9.45. So around here, around this candle here, kind of watching it over the VWAP. Um, and I was just seeing a bit of hold. I said a bit of hold, then it's gonna make a little move here. I was expecting a higher move, but I took profit because I saw that it was kind of having trouble on the time it sells. In the level two, it was kind of getting a little hesitant to move up to the past this 950 area. So I went ahead and got out. The the bid and the ask is always a spread. So even though the high was 949, actually when I got out, the high was 940, but the bid was 935. So I was able to get out at 935. So anyway, yep, I got in at 919, and then I saw that it was holding pretty good here in the VWAP. That's what made me add even more. I added 200 more shares at 922. That brought my average cost to 920, 920 and a half, 920.5%. So anyway, I got out at 935. So that was about almost 15-cent gain there, guys, on 400 shares. I told myself, being that I've been gone for a while, I'm gonna ease back in with the share size. So if you see the share size here, that's why. I'm kind of like, let me just take it easy for a little bit until I get back comfortable. Because I notice if I take a long break or anything over like 2 3 days, and I come back, I sometimes tend to make a boneheaded trade or boneheaded decision, and then I'm doing it with the high size, coming back like I never left. But that's not the way I should be doing it. So I said, let me just ease back into it. So that's why you see here I had 200 shares, and then I sold them all at 9.35. So it was a $58 gain, $40 after commissions. As you guys remember, before I left my account, it was like seven something. So here it is. But tomorrow it'll open up a little over 820, like 827. So that's that, guys. Let me see here. Actually, ay ay ay. This phone is okay. Yeah. Anyway, guys, that's that. Um, let's take a look at some of these other plays that I saw VLRX this morning, but it wasn't my type of play. If you look at it, it has a history of on a daily. It has a history of popping and dropping. I'm gonna show you here. Get all of this stuff out of the way. It has a history of popping and dropping. So I knew almost immediately, like, okay, this is it's only a matter of time before it goes down. I don't want to be caught in it. It's like playing London Bridge or something like that, where you're getting in or whatever, but it's just a matter of time before that bridge falls or whatever the thing. So that's how I was feeling about this. Like, it's a matter of time. It may jump up a little, but ultimately it's gonna go down. Just looking at the history. Just look on the daily here. You see these candles here, all the way it pops up, big gap, then it can't hold it. Pops up here, can't hold it. We can go back even further. Um, Way back in April, pops up, can't hold it. Pops up, can't hold it. So when you see that, it has a history of that. So pops up, can't. You get the point. You get the point. I'm studying going back. I'm going back further and further, and you still see the same thing. So this one here, it gapped up and it never even popped up from the opening bell. It just sold off. So seeing that, seeing how this stock behaves, I knew immediately that this was not going to be a good long play. So I stayed away from it, and sure enough, as you can see here, it's been fading and fading. It fell from like 5.30 all the way down to the $3 area. That's huge. Now it's in the twos. Oh my goodness. See what I'm saying? So yeah, you just look, guys, look back at how a stock behaves, and that kind of, it doesn't always go that way, but it usually um, gives you an idea of how the stock is gonna be, do. So it just kind of like something to reference, if I may. So I looked at that and I pretty much knew right away. And then also I'm not gonna get into depth with this pattern here, but the M is usually a very bearish pattern. The M-shaped pattern is usually very bearish, and a W, which is the opposite, is usually a bullish. But I'll get into that in another video. But yeah, it formed this M, and once I see it couldn't break the top of the M, then I that was another thing that let me know, okay, yep, this is going down. There wasn't any shares to short, so I wasn't able to short it. I definitely would have shorted it, seeing the history of it. But so I just stayed away from it. Another one everybody's watching, which again we just talked about, OBLN. I just don't play the cheap stocks. Uh, but it was a good opportunity there for those who did. But that's one of the reasons I didn't touch it is it's under $3, which is where SureTrader allows you to use your margin. Anything under $3, you're just using your own equity, which is cool too. If I'm playing with a dollar stock, say if a stock was at exactly a dollar, then I would still be able to get like 700 shares. But 700 and something shares. But I just typically don't play these because that's number one is because of the margin restriction, but that's not the whole reason because I'm not taking full size anyway. I'm only going to take 300, 500 shares anyway. But number two is it just most of these stocks don't move as fluently or with a high range like a higher price stock would. Usually at the dollar stocks, they move like 1 2 cent at a time, come down, move another 2 3 5 cent, come back down. So that's just not my type of style of trading. So I usually stay away. But there are opportunities here. Like I said, what did I say earlier? Always opportunity. You know, you can make money scalping it back and forward. You can make money going down, make it coming back up. You know, keep scalping 5 cent, 10 cent, and that adds up. So opportunities everywhere, guys. But anyway, that's it for today. I just wanted to check in, guys, let you know that I am still alive. Actually, yesterday I made a trade. It was a winner, actually, but it was only like it was $6. So I'm not gonna make a, a whole video for that. Um, but yeah, so yesterday and today is two winners so far. And that's that, guys. I should be able to trade tomorrow. Friday, I'm definitely not going to be able to trade. Got some business obligations, meeting to attend early Friday morning. So Friday, I'm definitely not going to be trading. So it's basically going to have a 4 day weekend from trading. So and look at this OBLN. I'm going to go ahead and close it out in a second, but I'm just noting this because it's happening live. I had a little bull flag, a fake bull flag breakout, but as you can see, it faked that so far anyway. Now it's heading lower. Anyways, guys, that's it for today. If I could leave you with anything, like I told you before, there's always opportunities in the market. Never look at it in a negative way. You know, if a day is slow, look at it like there are opportunities always. You just have to find them. Now, if you have a certain strategy, stick to that strategy. If the strategy doesn't appear in front of you, just sit on your hands. There's nothing wrong with that. My first trade this morning, my only trade started at 9:45. It wasn't at the bell. So some days the trade happens way at 10, 11, 12 o'clock. Some days it's not a trade at all. So that's what you have to do, guys. Just be patient. Um, and have a standard of the stocks that you're gonna play. You know what I mean by standard. You know, don't play anything that's below the standards that you set. You know what I mean? Have standards. So that's it for today, guys. I'll catch you guys hopefully tomorrow, guys. Take care. Happy trading.